I'm here at Harper's Ferry at the ATC Center, and I've met another fella. Give me your name and trail name.
Hey, my name's Micah, and they call me the Yes Man.
The Yes Man.
Yeah.
Okay, how many miles have you hiked this year?
This year I probably hiked 500.
500. Tell me a little bit about your past, Mike.
My past?
I mean your past,
Oh.
as far as your hiking experience.
Oh, I got on the trail last year in 2016 in February, and hiked north to Harrisburg.
Okay.
And then jumped up and hiked Vermont down to New York. And then this year I've been back down to the south doing some sections.
Are you trying to do it all in sections, or is that your plan?
No, man, I got no plan.
You just out here hiking?
Yeah, just out here hiking.
You've met a lot of people that I've talked to, Fresh Ground,
Yeah.
and a lot of people. I mean, a bunch of them we've named.
Yeah.
Because you were down there early in February.
I was,
Springer
yeah.
area.
I was out there. Well, not in Springer.
Okay.
But yeah, I was down in February.
Down in the south.
Yeah, down in the southern
Down
section.
the south. Now, when will you leave here? Today or next day or two, or what?
Probably 2 or 3 days.
And you're going to start taking a bike now.
Yeah, somebody gave me a bicycle, so I'm going to check the country out that way.
And you'll have that regular pack that you've been carrying on your bicycle with you?
No, I got a set of panniers.
Okay, so you change up a little bit?
Yeah, I switched up some gear.
Good, good. Now, when's the first time you ever really heard of the Appalachian Trail? Were you very young? Really young?
Yeah, I'd heard of it when I was young. I grew up like in Chesapeake. We had relatives in Johnson City, Tennessee, so we were pretty close to Earl.
So what made you do it the first time, if that was last year, whenever the first time you set foot on the AT?
Seemed like a good idea.
I love the answer. I love the answer. All right, well, I appreciate your time coming outside in this cold, windy weather, and good luck in everything you do, man.
Thanks, man.
Bye. Well, look at here who I've got on the back of my truck again, Downward Cal. How you doing, Downward?
I'm doing excellent.
Yeah, I got a pizza behind you there. I can't believe you're not eating it already.
Oh,
got in the box. You just come out of Walmart for your resupply? You're at the ATC Center. What number were you?
103.
103. How you feeling?
Feel great. Feel awesome.
How much weight you lost, you told me?
About 35 pounds at this point.
You feel good with that weight loss?
It's a little more than I would have wanted, but I added some food to my diet again, and it's kind of leveling out a little bit, so that's good. And yeah.
Tell me who you walked into town with.
I came in with a hiker named Butterfeet and his dog Lilo.
And we interviewed him back at Woodchuck, and got a few minutes of him before we left to come over here to Walmart. And who's the other one?
Chickadee was at the ATC when I got there. I didn't see him last night. I haven't seen him in a couple of days. But
Now, what about the other buddy that's getting resupplied now?
that's Chickadee.
That's Chickadee.
Yeah.
Okay, so have y'all hiked around each other yet? You and Chickadee?
Kind of did a little leapfrogging, but
And you're thinking you're going to hike on out of here today, a few miles?
I think so. It's just as far as I can get, yeah, until the sun goes down.
Downward Cal, give me some thoughts on the trail since I've seen you. I mean, let me put it this way. Since I first saw you at the NOC, by the NOC,
Ooh.
give me some thoughts and changes of what's going on.
Well, I guess at the NOC I was really having a hard time hiking, and it was kind of like a chore. Every day I woke up and thought, oh man, I gotta hike today. I gotta make some miles. I gotta go. But now I'm loving it. I love hiking. I think I finally got real trail legs, and I can just, hike. And when I get tired, I stop, and it's still a good day. So, and the weather's been great. Everything's coming to life. The Shenandoahs were amazing. I'm great.
And you said you're doing like 24 miles a day some days.
Yeah.
Average 20 or so more.
Averaging about 20, 24, but yeah, I started getting up a little earlier, and that really helped.
Okay, what time is early for you?
I'll start hiking at 8.
8?
And that's early for me.
And your pack feels natural on your back now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I sent all my winter gear home a little while ago, and so I have a lot of extra space in my pack, so that feels a little strange, but I'm not sure if it's worth it to go down a size or not.
Well, you still got a cold night tonight.
Yeah.
And then maybe one tomorrow night. So how comfortable are you right now at 45 degrees at night?
Pretty good, because I kept my 20-degree sleeping bag.
Okay.
I just sent home all my winter clothes, kind of. And
I don't even know if I asked you this before. A couple of things come to my mind. Is there very many times you personally, the thought of quitting has come through your mind?
Thought of quitting. I've actually had thoughts about the thought of quitting.
Okay.
I was thinking, have I considered quitting yet? And I don't think I have, really. I've considered going home for a little while.
Okay,
Just
take a break.
taking a break. But I seem to always be able to get over it pretty quickly. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to quit, but it hasn't really.
What's your confidence level at this point, you think?
Well, I started out when people asked me, are you through hiking? I said, well, we'll see. I'll take it, taking it one day at a time. And I noticed recently I started saying, yes, I'm through hiking. So I feel pretty good.
Yeah. Did I ask you before if you had ever met a through hiker prior to hiking the Appalachian Trail?
I never have.
You had never have?
No.
Okay. Did I ask you that though, or you
Yes,
just?
I think so.
And you remember what I asked you and said to you about that? About you may be the first person that many people meet that ever through hiked the Appalachian Trail?
Yeah.
Have you thought about that?
I have. But obviously out here, everyone you're running into is
Right.
through.
But I mean, when you get through,
Right.
think about the number of people that are friends of yours, family, acquaintances,
Yeah.
that's going to run into this downward cow guy and find out that he is a through hiker that it did more than 2,000 miles.
Well, I hope it encourages them to go out and hike a little bit.
Okay.
That'd be good.
So your closing words for today from Walmart before you cross over the Potomac River at the ATC Center would be what?
There's nothing to it but to do it.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay.
Call me another through hiker here in Harpers Ferry. Give me your name and your trail name.
My name is Jim Bird, B-U-R-D, and my hiking name is Chicken Man.
Chicken Man. Okay, you told me a little bit in there before we walked out here. You did a lot of miles in Pennsylvania, I believe.
No, in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
In Hopewell Township in Mercer County. Walked every day. Could have been 2 o'clock in the morning, could have been 5, could have been virtually any time during the day. But made it a point with a backpack to hike and get ready for the Appalachian Trail.
So that was your training.
That was my training.
Okay, and then you started just a couple of weeks ago or
I
something?
started on the first day of April.
Okay, and do you have a set time that you're trying to be through this year?
I told my wife I was going to do it in 3 months.
3 months?
Now-
90 days?
Now the question is, will I? I don't think so.
Okay.
But I got a true experience
At least
with Pennsylvania.
That's what you started with anyway. And you're southbound now, and
Yes.
you're going all the way to Springer before you flip?
Yes, I am.
And you'll come back and do northbound from there or southbound?
No, I'll do it northbound from the Delaware Water Gap, and I'll go north.
Up to Chickadee.
Right.
Okay. Anything that you might want to say to those that are looking to do it next year? Because a lot of 218ers are watching the channel.
Well, the people who are planning on doing this, I suggest that you make it a point to work out on a daily basis, get as much mileage in, and get as in best shape as possible. And with that, you'll probably enjoy the Appalachian Trail a little more.
How many miles did you do in here today?
Gee, I would, in all
Just-
honesty, would have to check.
just
I think it
tired.
was probably 20,
Really?
close to 20 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I know you're tired. And
Yes,
you
I am.
told me you are. Okay, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Thank you for your time,
Okay,
and God
very
bless
good.
every step you take.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I got me another through hiker, and we're in Harpers Ferry. Give me your name and trail name.
My name's Evan. My trail name is Chickadee.
Chickadee. How'd you get that name?
So the black-capped chickadee is the state bird of Maine. I grew up in Maine, born and raised. I like to sing and whistle, and although I don't have it with me, I have a ukulele. So the chickadee was given to me by my hiking partner because I would always sing while I
Whistle a little bit. Cool. Now, what part of Maine?
I grew up in a small town called Brooksville.
Is that north?
It's called Down East because in kind of early days the winds still blow, but the trade winds blow up the coast, and so the ships would sail downwind to get east.
what you think about the trail. Here you are at over 1,000 miles, right?
Oh yeah, just over 1,000. I can't believe it. It's been really great. Been really great. Virginia's been my favorite state by by quite a bit. And so I've just been
Now, why was Virginia your favorite state?
Virginia, it was just consistently beautiful. Like every town was friendly. Every climb was like, I don't know. I had a really good time.
Yeah. You know, you're the first one, really, I think, that I've interviewed that you're in my bedroom, in my kitchen, and the rest of my house in here. Y'all sitting in the back of the truck, and we just went to Walmart. You got you something to eat, your pizza, and you resupplied for about another, what, 4 or 5 days?
4 or 5 days. I'm looking at the Boiling Springs, PA.
Man, that's a great place because they got good food there, good restaurants there, good resting place there, and it's about 100 miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what.
You doing about 20 or 25 a day?
I like to do 20 a day. Someone said, like, you got to make sure you can do it again the next day. So if I do over 20, I usually start feeling it the next day. If I do up to 20, I
Right.
usually can repeat that.
Do you have anything that you have to finish by a certain date on? Because
Oh, I work at a youth camp, like it's a kind of sleepaway summer camp, and it starts in kind of early June. So I'm gonna hike until Massachusetts, and I met a section hiker who said he'd pick me up and he'll drive me to a city, and I can get a bus to my job. So I'm a through hiker until I stop.
I understand. Now, if you don't have enough time to finish it this year,
Yeah.
do you think you'll come back and finish it?
I would like to do. It sounds a little crazy, but I'd like to do. Some of the New England sections in the winter.
Well, what if you jumped up and did Katahdin and come south just a little bit and have that other section you could actually finish in the course of over 12 months, couldn't you?
Yeah, it might be like a less popular.
It wouldn't be traditional, but that's okay.
Well, what I was just gonna say is I don't see the 12-month period as necessary.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea of doing it in 12 months, but
Just doing it, period.
Just doing
It's
it, period,
It's more fun or interesting. I agree.
it's more than enough. And I like the idea. I did think of like hitchhiking or getting a ride from here north a bit,
Right.
and doing what you said.
Right.
But I really like the idea of just covering the distance on foot. Looking back and seeing what I've hiked all contiguously is really powerful.
That's fantastic. Brothers or sisters or family members that think you're crazy or what?
My family members, I call my mom every Sunday, and my father, kind of less regularly, but once a week. And my sister, they all, they're all very supportive, and they don't.
Good.
My grandfather, actually, he doesn't really know what this is. Well, at first I didn't think he knew what this is about, but there's a book and a movie called Wild, and he watched Wild. So when I told him, I'm gonna hike this, he came up and asked me all these questions like, are you gonna send yourself mail drops, and like, what are you gonna do in this situation? And he's
learned a lot.
He learned a lot. Yeah, he knew it all.
Well, listen, cool, and God bless every step you take between here and wherever you get off. And we're so glad we got a chance to meet you today here in Harper Ferry, the historic halfway point. Anything else you want to say to YouTubers as we close out this segment?
I would say that it's a really, whatever you can do is worth doing. You don't have, like my like I said, like, I'm not doing a traditional hike, I don't think, but I don't think there's a big spectrum of
Right. Hike your own hike.
Hike your own hike.
It falls right into place. Thank you for the time, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, we're at Super 8 in Delville, guys, the same place we always tell the hikers go to. And this is Amanda. Amanda, have you seen a lot of hikers this year?
I have definitely seen a lot in the past couple weeks.
They smell terrible when they come in there,
No,
don't
they
they?
don't smell too bad.
But you make them smell better after they leave.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for what y'all do here. You got a great breakfast for the hikers. You've got the great Wi-Fi. It's always clean. It's quiet here. And we again just coming through helping the hikers again this year and want to make sure we give y'all a shout out. And again, thank you for everything y'all do for the hikers.
No, thank you.
Okay, God bless you.
You too.